Alright, so once again we are here with game, I believe now this is going to be game 8 of the Clan Wars. So far the score is 4 for Clan RH, 3 for Clan H20, and we see that TechnoBoy is spawning in the top left and Ballertron is spotting in the, I guess you could say, did I say top left? No,
you said top
right.
left.
Ballertron's in the bottom right, so it's close air positions, long ground positions. Definitely going to be an interesting game.
Yeah, Ballertron is in fact a robot. That's why his build is always only on weekends. So he is a robot when he plays StarCraft on weekends. You guys heard it here first, but looks like pretty much nothing cheesy coming from TechnoBoy. Ballertron building his supply depot super standard at 10 supply. So nothing is super exciting quite yet. I always like to look at people's hotkeys, see people do it completely different. And you can always tell people who play Brood War, because the Protoss will have the hotkey for their next up in 0 and 9, because that was where Probe was.
I will take your word for it. I never played Brood Wars, so I would not know. But so far it looks like some standard builds coming to Ballertron doing his usual wall-off against Protoss, seems like. Or his general wall-off, which leaves a very slight gap with the Marines just sitting there pounding on everything that comes through, which works against everything except the Zealot with its amazing amount of health. But, you know, so far it's looking like it's pretty standard. No cheese, thank God. Would not like to see cheese fest in this game. But, like I say, very standard play so far.
Very true. And actually, I feel like Ballertron, very early Banshees could be super effective because of the close air distances. But he is not really big on the Banshees. I don't see him use them very often. He's more for the the macro play, making the Marines, the Marauders, the Medevacs, and kind of just trying to beat your opponent with a macro game. And a gas steal here coming down from TechnoBoy. So obviously, that tech path, even very fast cloak Banshee is definitely going to be delayed if Ballertron had decided to have gone that build.
That is very true. Actually, see Ballertron send up some Marines to deal with that probe and deal with that gas. Going to intercept it and probably stutter step it to death, I hope.
Nope.
Nope, actually going to miss that probe. That probe will live, which is unexcusable. To live after stealing a Terran's gas, it must be punished. Once again, I want you just to know that the simulator has 900 health as opposed to 500 for Terran, so a Protoss gas steal. And we actually see Ballertron has returned the favor and done a gas steal of his own on TechnoBoy. That is amazing. Left it almost completely constructed. Wow. You go, Ballertron. You never see a Terran gas steal. He repaired a favor for a favor. I am just so happy to see that. That is something you just do not see, and I love it.
And actually, the gas steal could be very annoying. It's going to definitely delay the Stalkers that are trying to come out. TechnoBoy chrono boosting out that warp gate. Very standard thus far. Marine shooting us, 2 Marines actually shooting away at that assimilator, and we see a Tech Lab coming down, a Marauder and concussive shell coming out for Ballertron.
Yeah, the good thing about this is Ballertron's going to be able to cancel this refinery, which we'll see in about 3, 2... No! He lost it. He didn't cancel it. Anyway, if he canceled it, he would have been able to save himself some minerals, but I guess he decided he didn't want it. Looks like we might actually see a 1-Rax fast expand coming down right now. Ballertron going for the incredible macro game. Like you said, he does like to do the macro game. He likes to get the Marines, the Marauders, and the Medevacs, which honestly is really hard to pull off against Protoss late game. And it is actually incredibly hard for Terrans to pull that off. So, if anyone can from the clan, is Ballertron. His micro and his macro is amazing. However, once the Protoss get what we call that big ball of death, it is really hard for Terran to do anything but die. So, if Ballertron can macro well enough and get up a base, then he has a chance.
And actually, we
see a Marauder push.
Yes, and TechnoBoy actually choosing to expand as well, so it could be very vulnerable to this Marauder Marine push if he does not respond correctly. And actually, Warp Gate's just now finishing, but oh, he went Robo first, so this actually might just straight kill him. Yeah, I don't really see he has anything to stop this push. Good micro here from Ballertron will definitely give him an advantage. The concussive shells have finished. So basically, Zealots are completely worthless. Another Marauder joining the fight and focusing fire. That one Stalker being weakened, and Ballertron doing a great job with the micro. That Zealot is gone as well. So TechnoBoy's in a lot of trouble trying to chrono boost out that Immortal, but it's a long way off.
Yeah, these two Stalkers are going to have range to shoot. You see Ballertron moving them back. Some SCVs coming in too to make this push a little bit better. Building a bunker in order to walk up. If he can bring this fast expansion down, this is going to be the game. But we see some probes coming in trying to stop that. Ballertron trying to stay alive. He's got to keep these Marauders alive until that bunker gets done. However, the SCV was taken out. The Marauders are being taken out. It's going to be really hard to stop. However, he does have good micro, seeing him drop back and forth, just using the concussive shell to great effect. And we see him cancel that out, but that Immortal is out now, so that means the end of this push. Ballertron not able to do as much damage as he'd like, and in fact is a little behind right now. The fact we see 3 gate and a Robo Bay up, which means that actually TechnoBoy is going to be bringing the pain to him.
Yep, so bunker is definitely going to be necessary for Ballertron if he wants to hold this push off. Immortal's so very powerful, but not a lot of meat. It's actually TechnoBoy may be sacrificing this Stalker on accident. Oh, very close to losing that, so that could have been very bad. And Ballertron has a fair amount of minerals stacked up here for these 2 reactored barracks.
Yep, definitely see that he is getting, he's going Marine heavy because he's forced that Robotech. He knows what's coming on. Knows there's going to be some Immortals out. Not going to be very many Colossi until the second base gets up and running, so pretty good play doing the early Zealot push, or not Zealot push, early Marauder push, I guess you could say, to kind of force Zealots. And then go Marine heavies. We see Stem and Combat Shield, or Stem is research, Combat Shield's almost research, giving some extra health. And we see another barracks going out at a factory, so he is really capitalizing 2 more barracks. That brings the total up to 6 barracks off 2 base along with the factory. So he is definitely going to be going for some very heavy Marine Marauder play. We actually do notice this game he is getting the Combat Shield. Last game he forgot that. Definitely remembering it this time. So, and we see the Robotics Bay going down for TechnoBoy. So he is going to be getting those Colossi out. So Ballertron has to hit before the Colossi get out to have a chance of doing anything with this.
Very true. And actually looks like he's going to decide to push now that shields have finished. Ballertron, a fairly impressive force here. Stalker pulling back. I'd like you guys to note, TechnoBoy did a great job holding off that early pressure on his Nexus, but his army looking very small. However, he does have 3 sentries with, I believe, 3, 4, almost, more, 4, at least 4 if not 5 force fields. So could really split up this bio army from Ballertron and give TechnoBoy a chance. But it looks like a barracks being built. Must have been a mistake.
Oh, very smart play from Ballertron using
really?
that barracks to kind of tank some damage.
Possibly.
Going in there and going to be attacking pylons, going to be attacking units, trying to bring down this Immortal. But a lot of units have been warped. Not sure he's going to be able to do anything. These Zealots are killing up everything. He did take down the Immortal. Has some units left, taking out the sentries, but he lost a lot of units there. Not going to be able to do anything with his push, and he's going to have to fall back.
Yeah, that barracks interesting choice. I honestly think he should have built a bunker, but a lot of Marines come here to reinforce. I really would have liked to have seen a bunker. That would have been much safer. And stimming Marines coming in here going to do a lot of damage to these sentries, but got to be careful with those Zealots, and definitely going to have to pull back. Marines not very good against Stalkers with that Guardian Shield.
Yeah, with that Guardian Shield, it literally makes Marines do only 4 attacks, which is very, very devastating to see. However, this counter push is coming. Nope. TechnoBoy is going to pull it back very smart. However, Ballertron's in a bad position right now because Colossi are going to be out on the field before too much longer. In fact, we see him chrono boosting 1 out now. No extended range yet. Did Ballertron see? Ballertron has not seen the hidden tech yet, but he knows that is almost the natural tech path of what's going to be happening. So he has to expect that now. But just don't see an engineering bay for. Okay, there is an engineering bay getting upgrades. I want to make sure of that. But yeah, this is picky for Ballertron now. It could be very risky.
I'm trying to find that NG Bay. Ping. Okay. Cliff, vulnerable, I guess. That was interesting. Oh, Marine's stuck, you're right. That stinks. So yeah, those Marines are in fact stuck. He needs to lift that barracks, but he's not, actually. So, never know. Scouting Factory is going to see this robotics bay. He's going to see the extended thermal lines being researched. And looks like a push here coming from Ballertron. A lot of Marines going to be very good against this Immortal, but that Colossi will do so much damage.
But the Colossi is not out yet, and actually there's critical morass of Marines. Oh, the Colossi is out. Yeah, these Marines are going to fry like you do not believe, but these Zealots are going to die very, very quickly. Going to kill these other Zealots, but the Colossi has so much range, is able to just run up, say hi, try to give him a hug. Going to try to come in here where there's a split forces. Oh, actually running too far back. There's actually a lot of troops on the field for Ballertron, not a lot for TechnoBoy. TechnoBoy falling back, Ballertron chasing him. If he can kill enough, he might be able to snipe this Colossi. But no, he really wants this fact. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
We do see him going after that Colossi. Not a lot of damage being done there. We see that he's actually... Oh, no. I keep wanting to say he's going to try to snipe that Nexus, but he's just not able to pull it off. The same thing that happened to him last game. See a lot of reinforcements, though.
Yeah, Ballertron.
Rally point set up. There are continuous waves of reinforcement pulling in.
And this is how you have to beat the Colossi. Oh, got it. He got the Colossi and the Immortal as well. So a big pickup for Ballertron. And this is how you have to. You're going to be Protoss when the Colossi come out. You just have to keep streaming units if you're going to play Bio. So Winterborn, you wanted to know how to beat Protoss with Jets Bio. This is how you do it. You got to keep the pressure up, keep streaming. Because honestly, TechnoBoy has 5 units. That is literally all he has. And
that is true. Also, he is putting down 2 more gateways. Now, no, he needs more units out. Healing up these units before they push in again. If he can snipe that Nexus, this game will be over. Or not over, but he'll be in a very good position. He is taking a third, not even bothering to bust down the rocks of the gold. Needs every single unit right now. See him pushing in again. Oh, and he's got vision. He's taking down those Colossi. Has a couple of Vikings out to snipe as well. Doing some major damage to those Colossi with those Vikings, but those Stalkers are doing a good job of picking them off, and those Colossi are just sitting there, just beaming the hell out of Ballertron. So very, very dangerous right now, but doesn't want to get a little bit too far in. See that Ballertron rushing in, going to be sniping the Colossi. The Colossi are going to go down. He's going to try. No, one escapes. Oh man, so many probes lost from TechnoBoy. He might as well have lost that expansion. So now we're actually going to be seeing a 1-base push build up from this Protoss player. Very hard for Ballertron to deal with. We're lose to 1-base push.
Here we go. But it looks like not going to get a chance. GG calls TechnoBoy, so Ballertron pushes it out, finishes the game. The final score of our clan war, 5-3 in favor of Clan RH.